What happens when you die and respawn with powers so broken, even the gods say, nah, this ain't fair? Today, we're diving into the top 10 anime where the MC is reincarnated with insane power. Kicking off with number 10, Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World. Alright, let's start with a series where reincarnation feels like a VIP upgrade to life itself. Our boy Kane von Silford goes from average dude to full-blown aristocrat blessed by every single god. Like, this man's stat sheet looks hacked. He's out here flexing divine magic, swordsmanship, and charm while everyone else struggles to light a campfire. The best part? Kane's so nice it's almost suspicious. Dude's out here saving kingdoms like it's community service. But honestly, the show is a fun watch if you enjoy overpowered MCs who don't abuse their power. Much. It's like watching a mix of Mushoku Tensei and the world's finest assassin, but with more wholesome energy and fewer assassinations. The only downside? Sometimes the pacing feels like the director accidentally hit the fast-forward button. Still, Kane's chaotic good nature keeps it hilarious. Every time he breaks the rules of magic, the gods just sigh like tired teachers. A true reincarnation classic with divine chaos. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Sliding to number 9, Reborn as a Vending Machine, Now I Wander the Dungeon. Okay, who looked at isekai and said, yeah, let's make the main character a vending machine? But weirdly, it works. This anime is pure creative madness. Our MC literally dies in an accident and wakes up as a talking vending machine. I know, sounds like a meme, but it's peak wholesome comedy. Despite being stuck in a metal box, this man still finds a way to become overpowered. From dispensing healing potions to using soda cans as projectiles, he turns convenience into destruction. And let's not forget Lamis, the muscle-brained cutie who carries him around like a power-up backpack. Their duo is oddly heartwarming. Watching them fight monsters is like seeing Transformers meet Spirited Away. The show's charm isn't just in the concept, it's in how much emotion they squeeze out of a literal vending machine. By episode 3, you're genuinely rooting for this hunk of metal. It's ridiculous, it's original, and it somehow slaps harder than it should. Landing on number 8, Reign of the Seven Spellblades. If Harry Potter decided to grow up and get violent, you'd get Reign of the Seven Spellblades. We follow Oliver, a student at Kimberly Magic Academy, where duels and deadly politics are just part of the curriculum. But don't let the quiet protagonist fool you. This man's hiding power like it's contraband. The show builds tension beautifully, mixing magical duels with secrets darker than Voldemort's skincare routine. The sword and magic combat choreography? Absolutely elite. Each battle feels like a high-budget wizard fight, but what really gets you hooked is the mystery. Oliver isn't your average gee-whiz magic student. He's got a plan, and when that plan unfolds, it hits hard. Think of it as Black Clover meets the irregular at Magic High School, but with more blood and way better writing. The only warning? This show doesn't baby you. It dives into trauma, revenge, and power abuse. If you like your magic academies with a dose of darkness, this one's a spell well worth casting. Looking at number 7, as a reincarnated aristocrat, I'll use my appraisal skill to rise in the world. This anime is like a strategic version of Clash of Clans, but with reincarnation and politics. Our MC, Ars Luvent, gets reborn in a fantasy world and immediately unlocks the appraisal skill. Basically a cheat code to judge everyone's stats and talents. He uses it not to fight, but to build the strongest team possible. Man's running his kingdom like a fantasy HR manager, recruiting geniuses, training warriors, and setting up his own Avengers squad before puberty. It's less about flashy battles and more about 4D chess-style thinking, which makes it surprisingly addictive. Ars is smart, humble, and way too composed for a kid. You'll forget he's technically 12. The storytelling gives Major Tensura and Ascendance of a bookworm vibes, but with sharper political depth. My only gripe? The animation sometimes feels like it's buffering mid-battle. But overall, it's a satisfying slow burn of genius power moves, kingdom building, and one of the best portrayals of an OP brain over OP brawn. Crashing into number 6, Goodbye, Dragon Life. Ah yes, the classic tale of I used to be a dragon, now I'm a human, and still better than everyone. This series follows Dolan, a powerful dragon who reincarnates into a human body after centuries of boredom. But instead of raging about losing his wings, he's like, cool, let's vibe. The guy's calm, wise, and casually demolishes monsters without breaking a sweat. Imagine if Zenitsu from Demon Slayer had Saitama's chill energy. That's Dolan. The show nails the whole ancient power rediscovering humanity theme. There's a ton of humor, mostly from how clueless he is about being human, like trying to figure out emotions or human food. But make no mistake, when it's time to throw hands, he goes full dragon mode. The animation? Clean. The storytelling? Surprisingly heartfelt. It's that rare fantasy show that balances introspection with explosive action. Dolan's journey isn't about domination, it's about rediscovering purpose, and occasionally roasting cocky knights who think they're hot stuff. Sliding to number 5, The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. This one's got that gritty, From Software energy. Meet Rent, your average mid-tier adventurer who gets eaten by a dragon. Brutal, right? But plot twist, he reincarnates as a skeleton. Yeah, straight up Undead Souls vibes. Watching him grind his way back to humanity is oddly inspiring. Instead of instant god mode powers, Rent levels up slowly, like old school RPGs where every win feels earned. That's what makes his journey special. It's overpowered, but with emotional weight. And the dude's resourcefulness? Legendary. He turns low-level monsters into EXP farms and outsmarts stronger foes using sheer willpower. There's something raw about seeing a character literally rebuild himself bone by bone. The world building is rich too, filled with mystery and dungeon politics. If you're tired of MC sneezes and wins, this one brings tension back to isekai. Plus, the skeleton jokes are endless. Rent may not have skin, but he's got layers, and trust me, this anime's grind is worth it. Marching to number 4, the most heretical last boss queen, from villainess to savior. Villainess anime are basically therapy sessions for redemption arcs, and this one's top tier. Pride, our MC, remembers her past life and realizes she's destined to become the evil queen everyone hates. So what does she do? She flips the script. Instead of going full tyrant, she uses her villain powers to protect everyone. The twist? She's still ridiculously OP, both politically and magically. Watching her rewrite fate while every other character simps in confusion is gold. It's like my next life as a villainess had a dramatic older sister who doesn't play games. The emotional beats hit hard too. Pride's kindness feels real, and her growth as a leader is genuinely moving. The supporting cast, chef's quality characters. No weak links. If you're into redemption, female-led power fantasies, and moral complexity, this anime delivers. Plus, it's refreshing to see an MC win through heart and power. Queen behavior only. Crashing into number 3, the beginning after the end. But trust me, number 3, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Based on the insanely popular web novel, The Beginning After the End follows King Grey, a once unbeatable ruler who dies and reincarnates in a magical world. But this ain't your typical reset life story. Grey carries his past trauma into a new childhood, turning every victory into emotional therapy. The animation is crisp, the world building is god tier, and the power scaling? Astronomical. Think Mushoku Tensei, but on Adderall. Grey's development from baby prodigy to battle-hardened hero is so good you'll binge the whole thing. The combat scenes are smooth and strategic, not just flashy explosions. Plus, it dives into heavier stuff: loneliness, regret, and identity. It's rare for a reincarnation anime to hit both your adrenaline and your feelings this hard. Prepare your heart and your jaw. They'll both drop. Leaping to number 2, Dad is a hero. Mom is a spirit. I'm a reincarnator. Okay, this one's wild right from the title. You've got a literal hero dad, a goddess-tier spirit mom, and a reincarnated baby who's already smarter than your average isekai protagonist. From day one, this kid's flexing absurd power. Elemental control? Check. Combat instincts? Check. Insane parents cheering him on? Double check. It's wholesome chaos wrapped in fantasy glory. What makes it fun is how it doesn't take itself too seriously. It balances family warmth with top-tier action. Watching the kid grow up surrounded by greatness is like seeing a cheat code family simulator. The humor hits hard too, especially when this genius baby starts roasting adults. It's giving jobless reincarnation energy, but lighter and funnier. Definitely one of the freshest 2025 releases with stunning animation and heart-melting family moments. The plot may sound cracked, but trust me, you'll love the wholesome flexing. And finally, number 1, the banished former hero lives as he pleases. You know that moment when the MC gets kicked out and everyone laughs, but then he comes back stronger than ever? Yeah, this anime thrives on that revenge energy. The protagonist, Alan, gets betrayed and exiled despite once saving the world. Instead of crying about it, he casually rebuilds his legend. Every scene screams confidence. His power level? Broken. His comebacks? Colder than Gojo's stare. This series delivers the satisfaction of watching karma punch people in 4K. But what elevates it is the balance. Alan doesn't just flex his strength. He builds a new life, finds peace, and helps others along the way. It's like Arifureta meets Rito of Healer, minus the trauma. The pacing's tight, the animation clean, and the fights pure dopamine. If you love seeing justice served with a smirk, this anime's your holy grail. Alan didn't just get banished, he upgraded to main character enlightenment. And that wraps up our list of reincarnated gods in disguise. Which of these overpowered legends stole your attention? The skeleton, the vending machine, or the literal godchild? Drop your pick in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more anime chaos every week. Until next time, stay legendary and keep your stats maxed out.